weightage and flows moving out of these counters, and a big move is what we're seeing in both these stocks. Let's move on and talk about Rites. They reported a weak set of earnings for the second quarter, and that's primarily on account of a big amount of decline that we saw in their export segment, which was perhaps partially offset by their turnkey segment, which saw an over 100% growth. We have with us Rahul Mithal, who's the chairman and managing director of the company, now joining in. Thanks a lot, Mr. Mithal, for joining in. Let's talk about both these verticals. I mean, exports usually did what, about 350 crores in terms of a quarterly run rate. That's fallen to about 79 crores. So what's your outlook on that? And turnkey, now it's doubled from last year, a high margin business for you. 250 crores, is that run rate sustainable? What does it scale to, both on exports and turnkey?
Good morning. Yes, the export, we started the year with a balance order book of export of about 450 crores. And this was primarily the past orders which we had got pre-COVID, Sri Lanka and Mozambique. And these were finishing, and out of that, in the 2 quarters, we've got a revenue of 150 crores, balance about 300 crores remaining. So the aim is to get new export orders, which we didn't get in the COVID period. And we are trying to get these orders as soon as possible so that the gap between revenue realization from new export orders and as the current orders finish is minimized to the extent possible. The shortfall in export in this quarter was made by aggressively pursuing our turnkey stream of revenue. And that's why you see a healthy growth year on year, H1 to H1, the turnkey has doubled, and even sequentially, there's a healthy growth Q1 to Q2 in the turnkey revenue.
Okay. Mr. Mithal, hi, welcome to the show. I just wanted more of an idea with regards to the tendering pipeline for FY23 and FY24. What can you share with us? And what is the status when it comes to projects such as the Smart City as well?
Our total order book right now is about 5,000 crores, out of which about 2,400 crores is consultancy, 200 crores is turnkey, 2,000 crores is turnkey, and the balance export order is only about 300 crores. So as we go forward, we will continue to pursue aggressively our export orders so that, as I said, the gap between the current orders and new order realization reduces. As far as consultancy and turnkey is concerned, we are, keeping a healthy mix of the turnkey and consultancy stream. We have been getting recent orders. We got the Ahmedabad Metro Consultancy Phase 2. We recently got a good turnkey order of the Bangalore Metro Depot, which is about 250 crores for Rites. So a healthy mix between the consultancy stream and the turnkey stream would be there going forward in the current financial year as well as the coming financial year.
Okay. Mr. Mithal, I wanted to speak to you specifically about consultancy because that's a bigger part of your order book as well. What is the split there in terms of domestic and foreign orders? And you've been looking at increasing the foreign orders as well, right? That's the higher margin business. In times to come, how much can it scale up to?
So international business, as I have been saying in our past interaction, is a key focus area of Rites moving forward. We launched our Rites Videsh initiative a few quarters back. Our H1 to H1 comparison saw a growth of about 46% in the international consultancy revenue stream. And we have pitched for a number of international consultancy orders across sectors, whether it is highways, metros, rail infra. So moving forward, I'm sure that this is, we are going to surpass our previous year in a big way in the international consultancy area.
Why? Can you give us a percentage? What was it as a percentage of consultancy business last year? And how much have you grown? How much do you plan to grow it by?
So our total consultancy revenue of last year was about 900 crores. And out of that, our international consultancy was about 120 crores. Moving forward, I see already we have done about 76 crores in H1. So moving forward, we're definitely going to surpass last year. And I see at least a 2x, 3x growth in the years coming forward at Rites Videsh, branches out into more and more areas and more countries and different sectors across countries internationally.
Right. Before we speak about other parts of your business, just wanted to understand from a technical standpoint, Is there any timeline that you've heard from the government with regards to, the offer for sale for rights? I mean, have investor roadshows begun? At what stage of the offer for sale planning are we right now?
I think issues and matters related to the OFS, the DPOM and the ministry would be the right people to comment on the way forward.
On your REMC business, it's about 100 crores annualized order book. How much can that scale up to?
Pardon me?
Your REMC business?
Yes.
So
RMCL has got a healthy revenue of about 50 plus crores in H1, and we target at least a double-digit growth vis-a-vis last year. So we are targeting at least 100 plus crores in the way forward. RMCL is working in the renewable energy area for IR. All renewable energy initiatives of IR, RMCL is the nodal agency, and areas of work in solar as well as wind energy moving forward are going to see a lot of growth. And so IR's initiatives in this area would be piloted by RMCL.
Okay, you did have some receivables outstanding in terms of your exports, which were cleared, I think, just this month, worth around $11.4 million. What is the total outstanding? When do you expect it to be cleared? And are receivables improving as a whole?
Yes, in fact, that was a very good effort by our team in Sri Lanka. We had an outstanding of about 118 crores, which we recently got about 100 crores. So most of it we've got. We've got some outstanding in Mozambique, which is also very much in the pipeline. We're expecting it by latter part of this month or maybe December. So all our international receivables are under control. Our domestic receivables are a temporary dip in certain clients, but not a cause of worry. Overall, there is an improvement in the domestic receivables also, except 2-3 clients.
Okay. All right, Mr. Mithal, thanks a lot for joining us and taking us through what the outlook for the business going forward is. That's the word coming in from Rites. Receivables are improving and the growth rates looking good as well, especially in the export markets. Let's do one thing. Time for a break now. On the other side, we'll be joined by Keshav Bhajanga, who is the Executive Director at Century Plyboards, to discuss their Q2 earnings performance.